How do you feel? Do you remember what happened?
Diego had you.
And Sam and the car was about to go over the bridge.
Why were you there?
Where?
At Sam's. And that's where Diego grabbed you. What were you doing at Sam's in the first place?
I couldn't stand the guilt anymore. I went to her apartment to tell her that I think I'm the one that we hit her on the road that night. And that's how I walked into this whole mess with Diego. I went to Sam's apartment to tell her that I think I'm the one who hit her.
I know, but there were other people on the road that night that could be responsible. You said you'd wait until I checked them all out.
And I have waited.
Please, just give me a little more time.
You just don't want it to be true, Jason. Believe me, neither do I. But it's time we have to face the fact that the person who ran down Sam and left her in the road possibly dying was me.
No, I don't want to believe that you hit Sam. You don't remember doing it.
I can remember being so tired from all the nightmares I was having in the hospital and the meds they were giving me to help me sleep. I can remember just wanting to be with you and be in your arms. And I know that I shouldn't have been driving, and I was fighting to stay awake, and the car jerked, and there was this sound. And
it was a tire bumping when you drifted off the road.
We both know I hit something. The car was dented. There was blood on the bumper. Remember? I thought it was an animal.
I know there's no reason to assume anything else. Elizabeth, there's no reason to say anything. We didn't know Sam had been hit the night you had your accident.
Yeah, we do.
But the storm washed any traces of blood. It's gone. Something that I could have checked to be sure, but we need to be sure.
I know what it's going to mean if I come forward. It's going to come out where I was going, and that we've been seeing each other in secret, and that you're Jake's father. That's the worst part. Now that Sam wants to see me in jail, I don't care what happens to me. I'm worried about what's going to happen to our little boy after everything we've done to protect him.
You're talking as if you're sure you're guilty.
We already have proof that it wasn't Nicholas and that it wasn't Carly.
One person I haven't cleared yet. One person who could have hit Sam that night. Monica.
Jason.
Her car struck something on the right fender before it was smashed into a bench in the park. It was abandoned. The cops found traces of alcohol. She said the car was stolen. Just please. Just give me a chance to find out. That's all I'm asking.
I can't do this much longer.
Oh, please. It appears the generous healer is still much troubled by the ordeal.
Did you get what I asked for?
Oh, yes. Sorry, the delay was unavoidable. I mean, Jackal PI was still recovering from heroic deeds that brought the text message killer to justice.
You mean you were sleeping off the chloroform you accidentally inhaled, right?
An unfortunate and minor detail that was completely distorted in the media account. Okay, I fell down once. The other time I just sank to a knee. And it came photos of the pernicious peddlers that sell contraband to youth like video gameplay. And the overbearing orderly came to me about the effects of the son of formidable Nurse Johnson.
Okay, can we just focus? We need to save Michael. You know what, just give this back to Mike, alright? Give it to him. He saw Michael trying to buy bullets. Maybe he can recognize him.
It's the most distressing to even imagine.
The residue in Michael's backpack was definitely gun oil. So I have to assume the worst. How'd it go with Mike?
The senior surgeon didn't immediately recognize any of the pernicious peddlers. I told him to continue studying the names and the faces as the grasshopper had a video to show his master.
That's Michael?
Yeah, but the little dude is running. It seems in fear in the direction of the piers.
Hey, how you doing? Is there anything on Michael? Tell me you're closer to finding where the Zakars are holding him.
I don't know that the Zakars took him, Sonny.
What do you know?
I know that there was gun oil residue in his backpack. And I know Spinelli, he found some waterfront surveillance footage of Michael running toward the piers the day he went missing.
That's it?
Yeah, for now, that's it.
Okay, how long before you go out of bed so you can help me find Michael? Because I'm dying here, man.
Well, it's not going to be anytime soon. Jason is not going to jeopardize his recovery the use of his hands by going back to work for you now.
You know, Elizabeth, you're much better off staying out of this.
Jason severed tendons in both his hands. The doctors did the best they could, but it may require more surgery. I know there's going to be months of intensive physical therapy at the very least.
I am not right now. I'm not interested in what
Sonny,
the doctors have to say.
He gave you his life. Don't take his hands.
Elizabeth, I need to talk to Sonny. It's business.
What's going on here? I thought you two weren't a thing anymore.
We're not. Sonny, I just saved her life.
I understand that, but you know, I want you to just do your job. Look for Michael. Look for the person who shot Kate. Maybe if you hadn't been chasing Diego, you wouldn't be here right now. Is what I'm saying.
More people could have died.
But you could have gone to the police, and maybe then you wouldn't have been, lying here right now, useless to me. Unless
what?
you meant it to work out this way. Just frustrating. But, after all these years you've been working for me, you've never done anything this stupid or careless to take you out of commission.
I had no choice. The car was going to go off the bridge with Elizabeth and Sam in it.
You're starting to sound like a guy who doesn't want to do what he's used to anymore. And maybe, I'm just saying, maybe this is just an excuse. Fine, I will handle it. I'm actually handling it. I have Johnny's car, and he will die in 24 hours if I don't get Michael back.
And what are you going to do after you've killed Johnny and you still don't have Michael back? You going to keep going this way until everybody in your life is dead? Or gone?